When you want only the best for your pet, check out AbbybellPetDesigns.com. We offer quality products such as Flappy. And good morning, everyone. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody got their notifications this morning. Hey, Junior Conwell, Reblinks, how are you? How's everybody? Monica. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Don't forget, hey, Ann, don't forget at 1 o'clock today Eastern, we will have God's Views on Political News. We'll be over on Facebook. Just go to God's Views on Political News page. Good morning, Mrs. Andrew Vaughn. You can comment and you can also ask questions there. Hey, Noelle, good to see you. Good morning, Teresa. Hey, Robin, good morning. Hey, Kale, good morning. Marine Hero, happy Tuesday, everybody. Yes, indeed. Okay, as you're coming in, I'm going to read a little bit from Psalm 51, then we'll get started. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to your loving kindness, according to the multitude of your tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions, wash me thoroughly from iniquity, and cleanse me from sin. For I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is always before me. Against you only have I sinned, and done this evil in your sight, that you may be found just when you speak, and blameless when you judge. Amen. All right. We always lose people when we start doing the prayers. It's just like, no, God, no. Hey, Dawn, good morning. It's okay. It's over quickly. I mean, sheesh. So please invite your followers, if you will, because a lot of people aren't getting their notifications. Hey, Wayne. Rebel Donna. Donna, how are you? Good to see you. So we know that Pompeo is in Saudi Arabia right now talking to people. Hey, Pamela. Hey, Marlene, trying to figure out what went wrong. Was the Washington Post journalist, was he killed there? CNN reported yesterday that Saudi Arabia is, I do too, and people kind of run. It's like, oh my God, she's reading the Bible. Oh, you had to look for me? Great. They were trying to say that Saudi Arabia is getting ready to send out a statement saying that they were responsible for his death, that it was something where they were going in there to maybe kidnap him. It went wrong. It wasn't ordered by the king. Hey, Big Al. So we'll see. Hey, I am too. I'm running slow today. Yep, no notification. Great, Pamela. Every day, no notification. So if you guys could retweet, that will help. Hey, Amit Khan. How are you? Thank you, Marlene, for retweeting. First, before we get started, you guys know that Nina, who comes in here a lot, hey, Robin, Nina, that the other day we announced that when she was in here that she had pancreatitis and that she was having some medical issues. She DM'd me, I can't remember if it was last night or this morning, to be honest with you, but she's in the hospital. So if you would please pray for her. Yeah, she's going to be in the hospital a couple of days. Please pray for her that God would heal her. I know she's going through a number of medical issues and trying to get off different meds that she was on and pain medications and things like that. So a lot can happen when your body's been used to one thing for so long and then you try to change things. Help the docs figure out what's wrong with her, what's going on. Yeah, Robin, true. I missed yesterday's scope. Did you talk about how 60 Minutes Leslie Stahl looked like an idiot? No, I think that's pretty much common sense, Junior, so I didn't need to talk about that. I don't watch 60 Minutes at all. I saw clips of it. I don't know why the president went on there. I mean, I guess, he just wanted to. I wouldn't have gone on 60 Minutes personally. So please pray for Nina. Robin's praying for her. Dawn is wanting to know what were they interrogating the Washington Post journalist about. I don't know, Dawn, if it was something that they were trying to get him to come back to Saudi Arabia. Teresa said, "Dear Lord, please heal Nina. We know you can." Amen, Teresa. She's having tests done this morning. We'll talk to her later. Good. Robin. Let us know. Keep us posted. Dawn is praying for her as well. Yes, I couldn't watch it. Ugh, I want to choke her. So, yep, not a good thing. Pamela said, yeah, I mean, Leslie Stahl, those people, they're all the same. I mean, he should have known that it was going to be a hit job when he walked in there, and I'm sure he probably did. You know, if this had been before, hey, Jim, hey, GT, they would have just been all over him. You know, when he was Donald Trump, on The Apprentice, Donald Trump, the billionaire, millionaire, whatever the heck he was at the time, then they loved him. But now that he's president, suddenly, you know, they don't like him anymore. Maybe because they can't get anything from him. He handled what I saw wonderfully. Yeah, Pamela, what I saw, I thought he did fine. You know, like I said, I just saw little snippets of it. I couldn't stand looking at Leslie. I forgot how annoying Leslie could be. I know, Robin. You put her in her place. It was good practice. Yeah, probably true, Marlene. He knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, reblinks. And he really knows how to talk to people. I mean, you're talking about a guy that his whole life has been spent talking to people from all walks of life. I don't think there's too much that they could throw at him. Hey, D, that wouldn't be something that he could handle. He handled Leslie rather well, I thought Dawn said from the clips I saw. Yep. In a meeting, have you on mute reading comments. Cool, Brandon, good to see you. I'm the president and you're not, to Leslie Stahl. That's great. That's a good line. I like that, Lori. Leslie Stahl looked disgusted by the president's answer. She's part of the fake news idiots. Yeah, Junior, true. Yep, she was a woman with an L on her forehead. Pamela said, good morning, Barbara. And I know, I'm president and you're not. Bam, Reblick said. Hey, Frankie, good to see you. Trying to read lips. Love that one. Most transparent president ever. Absolutely. I would agree with that. Now, the left would not agree with that, but I agree with that. They would think that just because he won't give them his tax returns, that means he's not transparent. It's been a good couple of days. Yeah, you know, Robin, it has been, but there's some underlying stuff, you know, that's going on that we're not privy to, and I think that's gonna bubble to the surface pretty well. It was pressed to the world. Trump is a champion. Oh yeah, yep. Thank you, Frankie. Thank you for the super hearts. Appreciate it. You know, couple of things yesterday. I have to tell you my experience. I wrote that article yesterday about Dianne Feinstein. I went through, I was dragged through the mud yesterday. I went through hell. It was frustrating. Hey, Chicago Pops. Good to see you. It was frustrating. Oh, hey, Nina. Hey, how are you? We just prayed for you, Nina. Hope everything is going better today. Hope you're feeling better. People, you know, I hate to say this. I was posting that article in all Republican. Barbara said it's a good article. Thank you, Barbara. Always underlying stuff going on. That's why they distract us. Yep, that's right, Donna. True, very true. But I posted that in Republican groups. And I'll tell you what. Nobody reads. That's for sure. Hey, Patrick. Ladies on cleaning, prepping our... for showing. And Patrick is a great-grandfather. So everybody congratulate Patrick for becoming a great-grandfather for the first time ever. Welcoming their great-grandchild, Owen, as I recall. So, good morning, Jersey. How are you? Grand is best. Yeah, great-grand. Cool. Congrats, Patrick. Hopefully he's seeing. There you go. He did see it. Cool. So, it was really frustrating to see Republicans totally attacking me. I think this is the reason that we don't get very far. You know, Republicans don't stick together. Republicans tend to attack one another. Instead of going after the Democrats, we spend all our days, you know, attacking each other. Nobody had read the article. People were telling, you know, it just absolute name calling, insulting, without even reading it. It happens when there's a difference of opinion. Yep, that's sad. We need to pull together. Robin said, congratulations, Patrick. It was just it was so disheartening for me to see them, you know, they wouldn't take 5 seconds and read the article why I didn't have a choice in what I was doing. Some people were calling me, oh, you know, she's not really a Republican. She's a Democrat. She's fake. anybody that's ever known me, thanks, Robin. I'm sorry to hear that, Susan Robin said. I read the article. I understand. Thank you, Robin. Hey, Jerry. Anybody's ever known me knows that I'm a conservative. I'm a Republican. I've never voted for a Democrat. I would never vote for a Democrat. But in this case, I need to do, since I have to vote for a Democrat. Also, Republicans as a group is a joke. They do not know what is truly like to watch each. Nina said, I understand completely. Thank you, Nina. But it's just amazing to see these people kind of go watch each other's backs. Yeah, they absolutely don't do that. But like I was saying, anybody who's ever known me knows that I am not a Democrat. But because I have a choice between two Democrats, then I have to change my strategy and say, what is the best strategy that I can do for the Trump administration? Since I don't have a choice in voting for a Republican, what do I do? Now, I'm probably going to talk a little bit more about this today on God's Views on political news, but in the long and short of it, you have to look and see who is the more dangerous to the Trump administration in the long run. And I think that I made the right decision. Exactly, Republicans don't strategize for anything. They don't, Nina. And it's like, I'm voting straight Republican and everything else. But people say, well, write something in. Well, in California, you can't write in a candidate in the general election. They won't allow it. If you do that, they just nullify your vote. You know, they've really done this well. They thought about it. You know, how do we screw over the Republicans? And they've really done that. This law has been in effect since 2010, and nobody's done anything about it. So it's not going away. Nothing's going to be done about it, and you have to live with the rules that you have. I had people telling me, well, just move to Texas. Well, that might be something I can do in the future, but it's not going to help me in the midterms. You know, the midterms are coming up. And I think the voting, deadline is probably passed in Texas even. So, oh my gosh, it was just bad. And I spent the day, I really did spend the day educating people of why I had to vote the way that I think I'm going to vote. And they could read this much. They bothered to read that much. Thank you, Nina. Nina said you're doing the right thing. But they would read this little section, and afterwards, I did have a couple people apologize. I told some people, this is what's so disappointing about the Republican Party, that we just need to stick together, quit insulting people, quit going right for the juggler. Come to Texas for 2020. Oops, got to get Grand Boy preschool. Watch later. Okay, Donna, thanks for coming in. Love and prayers back to you. Barbara said you explained it completely. Barbara, I did, but like if people don't read it, if they don't read it, they don't get the explanation. And Dawn said your article explained it. Glad to see you, Susan. Glad to see you, random lady. I just think that, if people don't know this is what's going on in California, and there's some other things in other states that this is going on. And if you don't know about it, yeah, we all like bullet points. Well, next time maybe. Unless you've lived in California, you don't understand the political climate there. I know, Patrick, and I told a couple of people, instead of talking down about Californians and telling us how stupid we are and how you need to just, get out of there and stuff like that, Nina said, too ready to attack when they don't understand the situation. Yeah. I said, we could use your help. We could use your prayers instead of maybe talking bad about us and saying how horrible we are. Understand the situation we're in. We should fight for y'all. Yeah, Nina, it would be nice. It would be great. We need encouragement, but everything doesn't fit in bullet points. That's true, Robin. But it's hard sometimes being here. Some people don't want to know. They have their heads in the sand. That's true, Random. Some wonderful people there. Yeah, Nina, there are really wonderful people. There are a lot of great Republicans here that, what are you going to do when you're outnumbered? And I don't know that we're going to get a Republican governor. He's not vivacious. He's kind of low energy. Nina has family there. And so I don't know if he's going to beat Gavin Newsom. He may not. There's a good chance that he won't. And that's just horrible. Really horrible. Because as I said before, Newsom is farther left than Jerry Brown, if that's possible. Dawn said yes. I said it sounded like a conundrum. Robin said if they read the article, they would understand the situation you're in. I know. I know. I encourage them by telling them about you. Thank you, Nina. But it's difficult. Hey, Cully, and we try our best. We try to get things done as best we can. You know, doesn't always work, but we try. It's not for a lack of trying. So, California was such a wonderful place and can be again, but not by people leaving. That's true, Patrick. Newsom is the male version of Leslie Stahl. He's worse than that, Junior. I wish he were just the male version of Leslie Stahl. That would be okay. But that guy is, whoo. Okay, Nina, I have a crummy Republican governor that I have to vote for. Well, you know, Robin, I get it. I really do. Oh, by the way, another new rule came into effect in San Diego. The city council last night decided no more styrofoam in San Diego County. So basically, you can't be selling things like styrofoam in restaurants. You can't be selling those, the styrofoam beach coolers that people get. None of that stuff. So all of that's going to be gone. They don't like the way it breaks down. So it's bad for the environment and climate change. So now they're going to have to get rid of that. Does anybody know anything about Marcy's Law? No, I don't. I don't know who Marcy is, or unfortunately. Does anybody know anything about Marcy's Law? So in California now, we're getting rid of straws, we're getting rid of this, and we're getting rid of that. No, Trump's not a solid Muslim sympathizer. But anyway. Hello, communism. I know, Big Al, it's all communism. I mean, it every single day, it's one more thing to take away whatever you're doing. I mean, we don't even have plastic bags anymore. We can't use those unless we pay a dime, I think it is, for that. Straws are kind of out now. Now we're taking out styrofoam. I said last night, don't worry, they're going to ban the air soon. So, more bans will come. So, and I don't think that's going to be too far from the truth. Pretty soon, you'll be having to pay for your air. Okay, 10 minutes. Hey, Lynn, thanks for inviting people. 10 minutes, you can have some air. That'll be $25. I mean, our water, we're going to have 55 gallons of water that we can use. My God, we used to hunt communists. Now we elect them. I know, Frankie. Now we lift them up. We have also we were talking about how many Muslims, are running for office this year. Oh, no, not air. Oh, yes, wait. We have a Muslim running against Duncan Hunter, a young Muslim guy running against Duncan Hunter. And as you know, Duncan Hunter is being indicted. Spirit Airlines is like that. Barbara said, yeah, wow. So, Duncan Hunter, I don't know what's going to happen with him and his wife, who happened to use a credit card that they claim looked just like their personal credit card, and that's why they were using it for campaign, taking money out, not for the campaign. They were using the campaign funded credit card for personal stuff. It's more legal to carry a loaded gun than carrying a straw or cup of styrofoam. Yeah. Could be. Sounds cheap until you pay for all the services. I don't know what they're going to do. I guess they have to go to the regular, like the paper plastic type cups, but I don't know. My gosh. Can we just stop? Seriously, can we just stop? And I think the answer clearly is no. Also, the Hondurans that are coming here, remember we talked about that. There were something like 1,300 on their way here. Apparently, listening to a talk show guy this morning, that number is basically tripled. And more Hondurans are coming here. They're all just marching here. Now, here's what I read solo cups. There you go, Wayne. What I say about that is get the military out if you have to. Keep those people out of here. Keep those people out of here. Can't they be stopped? They're going to need to have the military turn around, Robin. And I don't know, what that means, because what are you going to do? You're not going to shoot them if they come at you, So you have the military there and they're coming at you. What are you going to do? If you arrest them, where are you going to take them? Back to Honduras, or are you going to take them to the United States? And if you're probably National Guard or whatever, you're going to take them to the United States. It is awful. The law needs to be changed. Something has to be done. There are more illegals coming in now than under Obama. They should stop them in Mexico. Well, they should. And, I'm sure President Trump is talking to Mexico. He talked to Honduras and said, don't allow them to come. Trump told Honduras no more aid this morning if they don't turn around. Good, Lori. But, what are they going to do? Are they going to go out and get them and turn them around? They may have to. And good for President Trump that he cut off the aid and said that he would, because you're going to have to do something. This is ridiculous. We cannot afford having those people come here. We just can't. I don't care if it's from Canada, Mexico, Europe, wherever. We can't sustain those people. And the people who are here, the globalists, they know we can't sustain them, and they don't care. They want open borders. They want the New World Order. Hey, Mike, how are you? So they don't care. And they welcome those people from Honduras. It's more chaos. It's more breaking down American culture, breaking down the finances of America, bringing America to their knees. That's exactly what they want to do. And so we have to stop it. Now, you also heard that Stormy Daniels, she lost her defamation lawsuit. It got tossed out. Any updates on LA's yoga pants wearing mayor that wants to be president? No. You know what? I don't listen too much to LA news just because it's so bad in LA. It's kind of, I don't know, a cesspool. I hate to say that. I mean, there's some great things in LA. Don't get me wrong. Great people in LA. But for the most part, politically, it's a cesspool. So I try not to pay any attention. Hey, Kim. Only when I have to. So Stormy Daniels' defamation suit's out the window, and she has to pay the legal fees for President Trump. I think that's great. So the creepy porn lawyer can kind of go back in his hole for a while. Do not like yoga pants in public if they are too thin, no jacket. Peyton loved it. I know, Peyton, wasn't that great? It really was great. Kind of, maybe she can take some of that $130,000 and pay off the legal fees now, plus pay her own attorney, if that's the way she's paying him, or if she's paying him. She should sue her rotten attorney. Yeah, she should, and she might. You know what she might do is not pay her attorney and see what happens. That's great. So maybe she will go away. No, I don't think so. Frankie's laughing. Barbara, people like that don't go away. I'm glad it got thrown out. Yep, me too. We know how she's paid, Frankie said. Yeah, we probably do. Those two people, he should go away, give it a rest about being a presidential candidate in 2020. Are you kidding me? You're being laughed out of being an attorney. She's disgusting. Is Avenatti a covert Republican op? Everything he does works in our favor. I know, Jerry. Speaking of things that work in our favor, I think she focused those other accusers of Kavanaugh, or found those other accusers of Kavanaugh. Elizabeth Warren, as you know, took her DNA test, and she's about 164th to 1,024th percent Native American. I'm in LA, and this Democrat mayor has trashed the city. The city is filthy, and his head up his butt. Junior, do you have a lot of that where, I don't know, around the stadium? Hey, Daniel, is it around the stadium where all the homeless are on the sidewalk, or is it just like all over LA? Near the Staples Center? I love Hatch's response. Oh, Hatch's response was great. Orrin Hatch said that he has, let's see, it's in downtown. Okay, so probably right next to the Staples Center, right? On Flower, around there somewhere. Oh, Lord, Warren, epic fail. Yep. He said that he may be 1,032% T-Rex, and the rest other dinosaurs, which means that he might have the same percentage of T-Rex as Warren does Native American. That was so great. That was really great. Cherokee Nation, but they're also scattered all over. The mayor has told the police to leave them alone. Of course. The memes are great. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, I love the one that I saw. This wasn't a meme, but this was really good. Anaheim Stadium has the tents along the bike path. Yeah, I saw that, but I heard that Noel, I heard that they were going to move them. Did they ever move them? Because that recently they were going to move them. Cherokee Nation headquartered in Oklahoma said, no way, she's not one of them. I know, that was great. Insulting to us of who are Cherokee. I know, I'm part Cherokee. Yeah, the Cherokee Nation is like, you know what? You're not doing us any favor, and in fact, you're hurting Native Americans, so why don't you just stop? But this person said, that Trump promised her $1 million if she could prove that she was Native American. So the DNA shows that she's 1,024th% Native American. So that means that Trump owes her $976. So I love that one. I thought it was great. I think that's one of the best. Ask yourself, why did she need to do it, and why did she need to do it now? As I say in my article, my thing is, yeah, give the Cherokee Nation $1 million. There you go. My thing is that it's because she knows that if she gets out on the campaign trail, Rhonda says, I'm a 50% horse's butt. Wayne, you got to listen to your wife. Plus, he said he'd give it to charity. That's right. She must have known. Of course, the charity, Robin, would probably be Planned Parenthood, is what she would have done. But she knows she's going to run for president. Chances are she's going to run for president. So she wants to get that out there now because she knows he's going to call her Pocahontas. And in fact, she was trying to sound like, oh, I'm a Me Too victim because, oh, look at how he talks to women. He's always talking down to me and making fun of me. Come on, Elizabeth. Give us a break. She doesn't have a chance. I know, but she thinks she does. And she has a lot of people. When Hillary Clinton came out, the people that support Elizabeth Warren wanted her to run, and they were all ready for her to run. Hey, Original. And so she has a lot of support, I have to tell you. Hey, Woodcarver, how are you? Good to see you. My great-grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee. I'm more Cherokee than she will ever be. Yep, Robin, my great-grandmother was also full-blooded Cherokee. Warren doesn't have to prove it no more than he has to prove he pays his fair share of taxes. I don't think, Warren is the one who wanted to prove it. It bothers Warren. Nobody else cares. Everybody else knows she's not Cherokee, a Native American, or anything else. She's the one it bothers. Why? You have to ask yourself, why does it bother her so much? Why did she want to prove so much that she's Cherokee? POTUS will destroy her in debates. Yep, absolutely. So I don't understand that. Cherokee Nation wrote her a nice rebuke, and Dim said she's hurting the 2018 election. And Jerry, what you were pointing out, I also pointed out in my article that the family that she is connected to, the Crawfords, and she used their, like a birth certificate or something to prove that she was Native American back in 2012 when this article was written. But as it turns out, the people that she was using as an example of her heritage turned out to be white. And not only that, but they're the white people, some of the white people that sent the Native Americans on the Trail of Tears. She got results from the same place Obama got his birth certificate, Daniel said. Oh my gosh. Women want equal rights, then complain when men treat them equal. Barbara said, found out I'm 124% black. Can't use my white privilege card now. There you go, Cully. She should pay back Harvard or donate her tuition to charity. Exactly, Original. Because she put down that she was Native American while she was teaching there. College kids love her. Of course. They do. Poor millennials, a lot of them are just so lost. I mean, they go for this crap. There's a bot. Exactly, she lied. I know, and she forgets to mention that, doesn't she? She's like, well, I never use that in political office, and I don't say that I'm a senator. I don't use that as a senator. How would you use that as a senator? Elizabeth, you use that when it was financially beneficial to you to use that. I'm late. I slept in big time. Uh-oh, Chezzy. Harvard called her a woman of color. Can't make this stuff up. Oh, God. Maybe that was the egg on her face, Original, that they saw. And they were talking about that color. I don't know. It's so sad. Again, she would do herself a favor to just drop it. And he is laughing. Just drop it. I mean, it's just amazing. Who here cares about what she cares about, namely corruption in politics? Well, then, Kata Wallopin, she would have to include herself in that. So, corruption in politics. Are you trying to say that Elizabeth Warren, that she's like pure as the driven snow? It's the crap she's full of that gives her color. I probably, Nina, good point. Colorful character, that is. Exactly, Dawn. I mean, it's like, name her. Okay. Listen, this is a pro-Republican, pro-Trump scope. And we're not in here to discuss your dislike or whatever of Trump. If you don't want to be in the scope, knowing what the scope is, I invite you to leave. Well, as an Indian, what has she done for Native Americans? Yep. Warren outright lied. Yeah, well, yeah, Deuce, I mean, that's pretty obvious by her DNA test. You know, if you're going to say, you know, you went back 6 to 10 generations to prove that you're Native American, you should just drop it and just pretend that you never said it. Just walk away. Walk away. Walk away, Elizabeth, walk away. So so that's kind of, I don't know, maybe she won't bring that back out again. Yeah, okay. So I invited you to leave, and now I'm just letting you go. She said her grandparents were Cherokee. Yeah, everybody in her family is supposedly Cherokee. Used her high cheekbones to advantage. And the Cherokee Nation mentioned that, you know, too, about her saying about the high cheekbones and all that. Yeah, she can't walk away. It's sweet. Just go away. I so enjoy your scopes. Thank you, Peyton. What's the cutoff point? 1/16th? I believe that might be it. I think it's 1/16th or 1/8, but it may be 1/16th. I think it's maybe 1/16th. Yeah. Yeah, she's not Native American. let's just clarify that. She's not Native American. She may think she is, and she may keep talking about it. Yeah, I think it's 1/16th, Cully. And I know people who are 1/16th, and they go to like the Indian reservations around here, and they get full benefits and everything at 1/16th. I have more than that, and I don't take benefits. American Indians are laughing their asses off. She's welcome to join the tribe. That's right, Dean. Warren has more Vulcan blood in her, Melissa said. She must have known this by now. Why double down on the BS? You know, Original, I don't know if she knew it or not. You have a friend that lives on the reservation, Chesney said. I don't know that Original, I think she actually believed it. I think, you know, Grammy told her, you know, you got high cheekbones, you're Indian, and she believed it. And now it's kind of like finding out that you were actually adopted, and it's very difficult for her to handle. I really do think that she believed it. Gracie, we are at the halfway point. If you would please retweet this, that would be great. Gracie's trying to get on camera again. Does anybody want to see Gracie? My husband is half Indian. We're never tried to take any advantage of it. I know, Robin. A lot of people do. I mean, if you know, if you are, I think 60 years ago, Elizabeth tried to kiss me at a party. There you go, Wayne. It could have been. All right, I'm going to take up Growly Gracie for just a minute. Now she can sit Indian style. That's right. Not anymore, really. She can't do any of that now that we've found her out. Oh, my God. Growly Gracie. All right, be quiet. Be quiet. You actually believe her, Susan? I think Warren is full of part. No, Junior, I mean, that woman, I don't believe her on anything very much. Hey, Kim. But I really believe that from childhood, she's thought that she's Indian. And probably more so she was hoping it was true. And I think she got her bubble burst. I really do. It's little Gracie. Gracie always gets shy on camera. I know. Her relative, Sarah Crawford, the husband, lied on paper saying she was Cherokee. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I just, again, she needs to drop it and go away. Robin said, I've never used it to take benefits. She lied and took benefits. Exactly, Robin. She did. Yep, she actually did. It proves you can go to Harvard and still be stupid. That's okay, Trump. Oh, okay. Hold on, Gracie. There's a pretender in the room. Let's get rid of him. There you go. Block. All right. Her family is Republican. Rough, rough. Hello. Yep. Her mama. There you go. Her mama told her mama lied to her. Mama. Yeah. Why would she double down on the lie? I would walk away. Honestly, I think she doubled down because she really thought the results were going to come out different. When real American natives get elected, I think her grandma was actually saying something bad about that relative. I don't know. I don't know. She looks Norwegian. She's got a lot of European blood in her. I mean, they proved that. But I'll tell you something. Like when I was growing up or whatever, even though my great-grandmother was full-blooded Cherokee, does not matter what nationality one is, we are all human, God's children. Yes, that's true, Kim. But in the South, where I'm from, you didn't tell anybody that you were Native American. It wasn't something that you wanted people to know during that time growing up. So, and she was growing up about that same time. So can we reclaim all the money discounted on her college tuition for not being Native American? Yeah, I don't know, Jerry. You'll never get a dime of that. Let's just say Warren is a nut to send her home. Barbara said, I know. I think the people that did her research are sketchy. Yeah, Chezzy, I would want an independent person, not somebody from Stanford that she knew or whatever. Since Warren is a lefty, she isn't going to drop it. She will double down. Could be Nikolai, and that would be stupid. But she's got to have something. It's kind of like, you got to, in this society today, as a female, right, on the Democrat side, you've either got to be part of Me Too or you've got to be part of some other minority, like racial minority, so that you can use it. And that's what she's trying to do. I really think that's what she's trying to do. Gracie, you're not saying hi. Gracie's being very quiet. Someone said she was a conservative plant. I don't think so. Your grandmother, my grandmother didn't tell us we had Native American in us until we were much older. It was shameful. That's right. That's exactly right, Kim. If it's true, if it's true, then she should not mind if we did, ancestry DNA on her. Exactly. My mother thought she was part Cherokee, Whitehorn. Come to find out, it's European. Huh. I'm an 1/8 Cherokee, Amber said. It's her street cred. They had no access to DNA, used markers on DNA from Mexico, Peru, Colombia. She's Hispanic. She will use it, then lose. Exactly. Meanwhile, back in Texas, I got to be on a town hall call with Cruz last night. That's cool, Barbara. She is trying to cash in her victim points, but the market is what? The market is slow. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, seriously. It's a way to say that she's a victim. She tried, Gracie. It's a way to cash in on that victim thing. She tried that with her tweet back to President Trump. She got to be a victim. Something has got to make her a victim. If your family goes back for years in the USA, the more chances you have some Native American. What are you looking at? What are you staring at? Gracie's cutie. Thank you, Teresa. Hey, Molly. Gracie is staring, watching everything scroll. Now she's going to start growling because she sees everything scrolling. That's so weird. It's okay. You're okay. It's okay. Things move. It's okay. Yep, debate coming tonight. She's got to smash that Democrat. Brack says, you're beautiful. You're beautiful, Gracie. She likes being on camera. She's staring and watching the words and the heart scroll, and it's freaking her out. That's what she's doing right now. She's like, what in the world? Let's see. Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen died yesterday at 65. She's growling at the trolls. There you go. Is Gracie new? We got Gracie back on May 31st. Gracie was severely abused, Robin, and people in this scope helped me get her and sort of encouraged me to go get her. She was, yeah, she's saying, who is she talking to? I know, I remember. She was set to be put down that day. It was at a kill shelter, and she was severely abused. We've gone through a lot with her, and it's some days an uphill battle that we didn't think we were going to win it, and we prayed a lot. We're enjoying seeing her change. I know, Robin, isn't it a big change? So cute, staring at the camera, Robin said. She's the truth mascot. There you go. Gracie stands for truth, and she growls for truth too, right, baby? Yeah? Okay. But she is a real sweetheart. We have come to it. Robin, it's an amazing change. She used to spin around. Proves what love will do. Absolutely, Teresa. She's watching the hearts. She used to spin around and bite her tail constantly. There was like blood everywhere. We couldn't take her outside. We couldn't take her in the car. How could someone abuse such a cute dog? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, and she was jumping all over the place. She was growling and everything. You couldn't really touch her. She was growling all the time. She still growls a little, but not like it used to be. And, I mean, it was awful. It was awful to see. We spent the summer working with her, basically. Remember how terrible her tail situation was? Yep. Makes me sick for anyone to abuse animals so defenseless. I know, Peyton. I had to sue Harvard. Yeah, I know. Good, Jerry. I had to make a tail bag for her to put her tail in so that she wouldn't bite it all the time. Her tail was so chewed off that I had to take her to the vet and get antibiotics for it. I know, Original. She went through hell, and she's only 2. She's only 2, so she's doing really well. We take her now. I think yesterday you guys may have heard we took her to the dog park this weekend. She did really well. She was able to talk with the other dogs. She knows she's being talked to. I know. And we took her to the pet store, and she was able to get treats. Yeah, Original, she's really making some strong headway, I have to say. But she's doing much better around people, and I was afraid to take her around people before. But she loves going with us everywhere. We take the other 2 dogs, too, and we take them on, we go hiking, we go to the beach, we go to different places, like we take her to Home Depot with the other dogs, right? We take them to lunch. They go everywhere with us. They're our kids. Right, baby? That dog has legs. She's got the longest legs, and she's the fastest dog I think I've ever seen. Now, this week, 3 people connected to the Trump dossier are being called to testify before the House Judiciary Committee. I just took my Cooper to PetSmart, a mini schnauzer, and he got a treat. I used to have a dog named Cooper. I love that dog, Peyton. So, let's see. Glenn Simpson is being called, but he is going to take the 5th, going to plead the 5th. Got my cat in my lap now. That's so cute, Robin. There's going to be a deposition scheduled for Thursday for former attorney James A. Baker. They're also planning to have a deposition of Nellie Orr, who's Bruce Orr's wife. And that's scheduled for Friday. Now, they are voluntarily doing these things and not being subpoenaed. Robin said, I remember the day you got off early to go get her. I was so happy. Now look at her. I know. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's staring at herself in the camera. Lexi just said, Gracie, do you want to race? Wait a second. Oh, my God. Gracie, you're beautiful. Aw, thank you, Chelsea. She's a beautiful girl. Got a beautiful little heart, too. It's funny, she knows that when she's done something wrong, she comes over to you and just stands up, like puts her paws on your waist, like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You can't be mad at her because of the way she acts. She knows when she's going to get in trouble. McCabe was investigated in March 2017 concerning the media leaks he authorized about President Trump and also Flynn. Well, taking the 5th says, I'm probably guilty of something, but gotta wait and see what everyone saw. Yep. Oh, she is beautiful. Thank you, Pamela. She is a really cute girl. She's very, very sweet. McCabe was fired in March following a review by the DOJ's Inspector General, and is reportedly under a grand jury investigation to determine if there was any criminal wrongdoing in the media leaks that he did. So we'll see where that goes. Hopefully they'll have an indictment, but it seems like the Democrats and those helping the Democrats never seem to get indicted. It's only the Republicans. Now, you saw probably yesterday, too, that the ex-Senate Intel Committee staffer James Wolfe pled guilty. Our new kitty, Donald Trump. Yep, he is orange. How cute, Pamela. We love him like this. I bet you do. I'm allergic to cats. I had cats when I was a young girl, and it was perfectly fine. And then I went away from cats for the longest time, and then got an allergy now with them. So I love cats. I can't touch them, but I wish we had a cat, but couldn't do it, huh? We couldn't have a cat. Granddaughter named, that's cute. I love your granddaughter just for the fact that she chose that name. So James Wolfe, as you might know, he was the one that was having an affair for 3 years with that the female journalist. She kept getting a lot of information. Nobody knew where it was coming from. So apparently it was coming from him. He pled guilty to it. And it's kind of funny. I was looking around and some people were saying this guy could have gotten like 25 years. But they made a deal with him and he got something like 0 to 6 months. Not sure why they did that. Maybe because they felt leaking wasn't important, as important as something else. I don't know. And you remember the other day when when President Trump said Mattis was a Democrat? Mattis apparently spoke out and said he's never registered for either party. So that's pretty interesting. And feels that in his job, he can't be beholding like to either party. Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? Okay. That hex that we were talking about against Kavanaugh, that is on Saturday, October the 20th. They so far have 1.3 thousand people that have signed up to give hexes against him. Did Podesta get immunity? I heard that. Chesney, I haven't heard anything about Podesta, so I don't know. Are you talking about Tony Podesta's brother? If you're talking about that one, yes, he did get immunity. They held one already. Water hexes. Kim, it's kind of like, like in voodoo when they say I'm gonna I don't know, what do they call those with voodoo? When they not a hex, but oh my gosh, I can't think of the right word. Curse. Thank you. A curse. Yes. It's the same thing. So you got witches who are Satan-driven demons that are a spell. That too. Thanks, Wayne. That are going to put a hex or a curse on Kavanaugh. Yep. No worries. We got prayers for him. Kim said. Also, they said that they're going to also put hexes. He's going to be the focus. But they're going to put hexes on all rapists and patriarchy that are behind him. It is demonic. They did that to Trump too. Didn't work. Yep. Fur baby, I know, Lynn. It's crazy like Marie Laveau in New Orleans. Yeah, I mean, our God is stronger. Our God is greater. Get behind me, Satan. It's not going to do anything. They can get out there and do whatever they want. It's not going to mean anything. But that's what they do. Meanwhile, thousands of people are homeless and without food in the Florida's Panhandle. Yeah, which is really horrible, Courtner. That was sad to see all the devastation yesterday. When we had fires in San Diego and we were evacuated from our house, and I think we were out of our house about 5 or 6 days. I can't remember now. We went back to our neighborhood, and the trees had been burned along a certain strip in our neighborhood. And yeah, we do win. Jesus does reign, Pamela. And it looked like a bomb had hit our neighborhood, and it was so devastating and so sad. Daniel said, I pray the curse comes back to the senders in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Amen, Daniel. Susan, what can they do for voters in Panhandle? No homes, no places to vote. I don't know. You guys, they can go. They can go. That I mean, to register to vote. Isn't there a polling booths somewhere that are still standing? Can only hear the song from Hocus Pocus. Barbara said. Set up tables and yeah. I mean, I don't know about the absentee votes um, because of the fact that there's no mailboxes for them to receive mail. I mean, if they probably got lost in the mail, if you have that anyway. But I would think that you could go to the registrar of voters, go directly to that office, and vote there. So I'm sure you can do that. Early voting would allow you to do that. They're going to put hexes on rapists. Well, a lot of powerful Democrats are going to be taken out, Nikolai said. Oh, my God. Oh, speaking of that, Keith Ellison, his lead is dropping amid the domestic abuse allegations. He's in a dead heat right now with Doug Wardlow, a Republican, according to the New York Times. I'm volunteering for Scott Pressler to do calls. Ah, cool. Now, Scott Pressler, are you talking about the Periscope guy? Scott Pressler? Bill Clinton should drop his in his shoes. Pamela said, I hope Ellison loses. I do too, Molly. Oh, cool. Peyton, is he running for something, or is he... Because I see him on Periscope every now and then. I love his hair, by the way. I wish I had hair like his. It's very long, thick, and looks very good. Is he running for office, or is he just making calls for other people? Oh, he's an activist. No, he's a Trump supporter. Okay, I thought when you said you were making calls for him that maybe he was running for something. Any news on the McSally debate last night? No, I know that it took place, and I know there was a big sort of a heated argument, but that's all I know. I didn't see any results from it or anything else. He's a super great guy. He's in Virginia. Okay, Pamela, yeah. I just wish I had some hair. Wayne said, Wayne, you shouldn't watch him because he's got a lot of hair. Calls for others, no calling anywhere I'm needed. Cool. Yeah, I think Scott sometimes gets a hard time because he's gay, but the Republicans don't give him a hard time. It's the Democrats who do. John James had a great debate. Can't remember his opponent. Opponent probably didn't do that great then if you can't remember who the opponent was. Maybe no news is good news. Yeah, Daryl, I didn't hear anything negative other than it was kind of a heated debate, and McSally called her out on some things, but that's all I heard. I heard she was leading McSally. Oh no, he's very cool actually. Yeah, he is very cool. I like him. Susan, this might be crazy, but imagine if Soros got saved and born again. Well, yeah, that would be great. That would be great. Yeah, Dems are all for acceptance. Yep. You see the latest Project Veritas video? Yes, on McCaskill, who basically said that McCaskill really wants to take away their Second Amendment rights, but was trying to hide all of that. Yeah, no, McSally is leading. Yeah, I was going to say, last I heard, McSally was doing well. Soros is evil. Yeah, we have a lot of neat conservative people from all walks. Yeah, we do, Barbara. And the thing about it is, we are pretty accepting of anybody in the Republican Party. You know, if you are pro-Trump and pro-conservative values and are a true Republican, nobody cares, like, what race you are, what gender you are, whether you're gay, straight, whatever. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's only when people want to make it an issue is it made an issue. Or when the Democrats, for example, come out against somebody who they're supposed to be able to tolerate. Funding socialist Gillum in Florida. Yep. Peyton says exactly. Surely people are waking up to this evil by the Dems. I'm hoping so, Robin. I'm hoping so. But I don't know. You know, if you're watching mainstream media all the time, you may not be. So, Robin said, I pray Ellison loses. Yep, I do too. He would be bad for the Trump administration. He really would be. Not that somebody else won't be in his position, but he would be exceedingly bad. He hates Trump. Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable? Okay. We need to tell people every chance you get. Yeah, we do. How about James Wood's tweet that would be interested in doing a sitcom with Roseanne Barr? Wow, I would watch that, Lori. I would really watch that. I love James Woods. My God, he said something that was so, I can't repeat it, but it was so funny on a tweet last night that I gave a gift back with this woman spitting up her water. It was hilarious. He comes up with stuff and it's just so nonchalant. Ellison is down in the polls. He's kind of like at a dead heat with the Republican. James is hysterical. I know, he really is. And so I think he would be great with Roseanne Barr. I think it would be wonderful. But yeah, he comes up with some doozies. So does God, what is her name? Oh, I can't think of her name. I'll think of it in a minute. There's so much stuff that I read. It gets so confusing. Gilliam, is his own word, said he has been friends with Soros for 15 years. James Wood has been on fire. Yep. Need to get Susan to see it, Jerry. What? See what? Noel. And Mark Taylor was live yesterday with Chris McFiles. Watch that. I see Minnie boycott the Connors. Yeah, I think that show comes on tonight. I'm not watching it. I wouldn't even turn it on. Now they're saying we made a mistake. Yeah, with Roseanne. I know, I heard that, Barbara. Tough luck. Hopefully somebody else picks her up. Hopefully she and James Wood. She and James Wood would be awesome together. Robin says James Wood is awesome. I hope it really, I hope it flops too. No, you sit down. We're not going out right now. Yeah, it would serve them right. There have been people that have said so much worse than she's said. I mean, what about calling Kanye West a token and making fun of mental health issues? I don't know. I think that was a little bit worse. ABC and me, well, we are now forever divorced. Pamela said, Fox is a big hit with bringing Last Man Standing back. Yep, Kanye West and his lyrics is a pig. I don't care if he likes Trump or not. Disgusting human. Well, Marlene, I mean, how many people in rap have disgusting lyrics? I think about just about all of them. Do you have to be a Nielsen specialist family for them to know if we've watched? Yes, Lori. It's been horrible about what was said about Kanye. Yes, especially what was said about his mental health issues. I think that's despicable. I mean, the race thing is bad enough. You kind of expect them to do that, especially like Don Lemon. But, you know, to make fun of his mental health. Watch Steel Truth from last night. Thomas Paine, Dr. Bond. Yeah. And his mother. Marlene said he's still a pig. I don't. I guess, you know, I think the lyrics are awful. I don't know about Kanye West exactly, personally. I think nowadays they know by your smart TV if you turn it on or not. The Democrats always supported the mentally ill in the past, Lori said. Yeah, maybe it's, you know, just, I guess, who you are, who's saying it. Below the belt is getting lower and lower. It's getting more and more common, Teresa, and it's terrible. Fix just saying Avenatti appealing. Yeah, of course. Fox is saying that he wrote them, it came straight from his heart. Well, Marlene, maybe, I don't know. I don't even know his lyrics because I don't follow his music at all. So, you know, again, all of those rappers, if it all comes from their hearts, they have you know, maybe they have deep, dark hearts or whatever. But I don't know what Kanye said. I don't know when he wrote it. I don't know if it was who it's about or anything. I don't follow his music. I don't care for his music or rappers, and I don't listen to it. Madam Secretary changed to the left, it looks like, this season. Marlene said. I don't know what that is. But, you know, again, even Leslie Stahl interviewing president was so disrespectful. Yep. The only rapper I like is Almond Joy Bar rapper. Readers fell off. Sorry, Fox. He's poisoning minds. Well, I think all rappers probably are. They attacked a black man. I thought they protected African Americans. Why are they damning one of theirs? You know, Pamela, I don't know. Don Lemon, of all people, like, you know, you're a gay black man who's married to a white guy. You'd think that anybody shouldn't be discriminatory. It would be Don Lemon, but he'd be one of them, and he'd understand what it was like to be discriminated against and have racist remarks and slurs thrown at you. But yet he giggled like a little school child sitting there. Stormy Daniels is a horse face. Purity Spiral. Don Lemon is gay. Yes, he's married to a white man, Robin. So anyway, wow, gotta go. I can't believe the hour's up. If you could please retweet this, I will see you at God's Views on Political News in an hour. We stand against evil, period. Yeah, I stand against evil, Marlene. I don't know, like, what he's doing, the positive stuff he's doing. Can we separate that from his music, or are we not supposed to separate that? So I don't know. All right, so anyway, I will see you over. Thanks, Susan, for a great scope, everyone. See you great tomorrow. I won't be here tomorrow in Chicago Pops. I take Wednesday off. I will be back on Thursday. God bless. Take care. All right, everybody on YouTube, thanks so much. God bless you. See you tomorrow.